The demand is so high that the price of rhino horn, compared to any other commodity in the world, is rising, faster. If you were a dealer in Asia and you wanted to invest in something that's value is growing, you'd invest in rhino horn.
And the horrific pictures we see, Paul, I mean, the rhino horn just shaved off and the rhino literally, left to suffer in incredible pain. I mean, goodness.
It's the worst poaching in the world for rhinos is South Africa. So the interesting thing is, I spent several days down there. The interesting thing is they have a story that the worst poaching is in Kenya.
Is that right?
The worst poaching is not in Kenya. South Africa is losing 4 rhinos per day.
Come on.
Yes.
With all the technology and everything?
They're losing 4 rhinos per day, and it's white-collar crime. In Kenya, you see it's mainly poor guys with a Kalashnikov, and they're feeding the horns to somebody else. In South Africa, they are veterinarians, they are wealthy farmers, they are business people who are literally going after the rhinos, shooting them themselves, using drugs, which is why you see those suffering animals, because they dart them, they immobilize them, they chop off that horn, and then the poor animal wakes up and its face is completely, it's unbelievable suffering that they cause to these animals.
It's like cutting your nose to spite your face.
Yeah, it's, I mean, what's happening in South Africa, which is even more troubling, is that despite the fact that they're losing rhinos at such a fast rate, they have decided that maybe they should just cash in these animals. They want to propose at the next CITES convention, which takes place in South Africa, in Johannesburg. They want to propose opening up trade in rhino horn. And they have some pretty bizarre ideas that they think that if we sell the rhino horns, then we'll get some money and we'll be able to pay for their protection. Well, the fact is they can't. The cartels are far too powerful, and the cartels have resources from other businesses that they're up to. It won't work. We have to kill the demand.
That'll wipe out make it extinct, won't it?
So in South Africa, they've got the means to put in enormous anti-poaching efforts. So what do the poachers do? They just move to the next best place, right? So they've eliminated rhinos from Mozambique. They're gone now, completely gone. Really? They're now operating in Namibia, where I was there in April. They had lost 60 rhinos in the first 4 months of this year. Last year, they lost 24 rhinos in the whole year. So you can see that what's happened is just escalating out of control. Kenya is the world's 3rd largest population of rhinos. My prediction is that those guys are going to be in our borders before we know it, and we're just not ready.